familia. This last weekend was the first birthday of my grandniece Isabella, and I prepared a baby rattle for her. I made it out of banksia pot and sycamore. So it's a very easy project, but very, Isabella loves it, so I'm really proud of it. So let's go to make a baby rattle.
Well, we're going to begin with a banksia pot. It's always useful to have a clamp around, which is going to stabilize the piece when you go through the bandsaw. And then we're going to cut the two ends, so the piece is going to be ready to mount on the lathe in between centers. As you know, the banksia pot outside is very soft. It's like velvet. So we have to rough turn that to a cylinder, and then the inner material is not wood, but it's pretty stable, so it's useful. We can use it very easily. Otherwise, in the other hand, this is very dusty, so it's good if you have a face mask and a respirator. Once I have the cylinder, I'm gonna establish in one end holding, to hold on the chuck, and then I'm gonna establish also the length that I need and just marking the center. I'm gonna begin the parting it with a parting tool, but actually I'm gonna finish it with a saw, because as I said, it's not as stable as wood. Again, in between centers, I can establish the other holding side and part it in two halves that we're gonna need, because we have to hollow it. So once we have that, it's like a small bowl or a box. I'm gonna establish the inner shape, and I'm gonna leave a lip to attach to the other side, clean it very well, and do the profile outside. This is a very easy project. It's fun to do and involve a couple of techniques, so it's always good for practice. Okay, so I'm being very careful. I'm doing it until about an eighth of an inch. So with all the cracks and holes that, as you can see there, has. So I don't want to go thinner. I don't want to crack it. And actually, it's going to be in a baby's hands, so it's even more important to be very careful about it. So once I establish the right size for a tight fit, it's all about shape it and make it match. A little bit deeper. As you can see, it's a thing of try and error. It's not difficult, and now using the second part as a jump chuck, I'm going to establish the end. This is the side that is going to go to the handle, so I'm going to make some kind of transition in between the top part and the handle. And it's not needed a long tenon, because it's not going to have too much strength, but it is about half an inch in diameter, the tenon. And now is the perfect moment to match the profile of the piece. So now I can unmount this side and work in the other. So to work in the other, to finish it by inside, I'm gonna use a life center with a wooden piece, which is more delicate for the piece. Now it's all about finish the shape. It's an easy process. Just being very careful. I don't want to be so aggressive to don't break anything. And now once I'm close to the final shape, I'm gonna use the first part in a spigot jaws to finish the top of this side. Here you can even use a tool if you need, but what was not needed was just sanding stuff. Now the important part, as this is a seat, you have some particles on the holes. You have to clean it very carefully. This is for a kid, so have to be perfectly fine. And here I have a piece of sycamore, but that end have some cracks, so I have to discard it and begin again. And now it's a matter of establish the hole where the top part is gonna fit, and then just shape a very little handle, because as you can imagine, a 1-year baby have very tiny hands. And I'm not gonna do anything fancy here. I don't want to make any texturing or whatever. It's for a kid, and it have to be very simple and very soft, which is the important part of it. Now, once I cut it, I'm gonna use this leftover. I'm gonna just make another jam chuck to can easily sand the end of the handle. That's it. It's a very easy process. What I'm gonna use here is Howard's Butcher's Block Conditioner, which is food safe. I'm gonna apply it on the inside, and I'm gonna put there some beans, black beans, which are the smallest, to make some noise. And then apply the glue with a brush. Just a little amount is not needed much more because the fit is very tight. So once we have that, a little bit of glue on the handle as well, and we are good to go. Another layer of butcher's block, and it's good to go. So that's it, an easy process, and I'm very proud that my little grandniece like it. As always, don't forget to subscribe. If you like it, please thumbs up, and if anybody can and want to help the channel, the Patreon button is down below. Thank you very much, and I see you next week with another project. Bye.